Noon YouTube. It is a Wednesday night. It is right before Snowfall. And I've decided to bring you guys a special guest. You know, one of the missions of my channel and my platform is to always continue building my people and building people who are trying to build their social media and YouTube platforms. Tonight, I bring you the sultry, beautiful Monique Nicole, who is a blogger. She's a writer for, what was that again, Monique?
The Jasmine brand.
The Jasmine. I know some of y'all stay up there on Jasmine every morning. And she's reviewing Snowfall. My sister, let me give you the Hollywood introduction you deserve to say thank you. We're glad that you are here. This right here, my sister, is for you. And you ain't got to worry about nobody slapping you either. We just clapping.
That is what I was thinking. My mind is
right. I feel you. So tell me about this journey you're on. You already writing for a very popular brand, and now you decided to dip your toe a little bit into YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, her links are in the video description, right down there where mine are. This is what she looks like on IG. This is what she looks like on YouTube. Subscribe to the sister. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I will say I actually started YouTube first. It's been almost 2 years now, in 2020. You know what? Actually, that's the same year that I started working for the Jasmine brand. It's so funny because this kind of happened right before the pandemic-ish, and then, you know, kind of throughout the pandemic. With YouTube, it was always something that I kind of wanted to do, but just was discouraged or kept, you know, putting it off. I've always been like the outgoing, talkative one, always kind of in the mix of celebrity gossip and entertainment, TV. You know, I've always been that person amongst my friend groups. Even people who don't know me will walk up to me like, you know what, I could see you on TV or I could see you in radio. So it's always been something that I wanted to do. And then 2 years ago, I just said, hey, why not? So I've been doing it on and off for 2 years now.
Well, see, I can tell you one thing that helps here. Yeah. Have you ever heard old white dudes say, now, he has a face for radio? It's the damn complete opposite with you. No. You've got a YouTube face. You got an in the camera face. We need to see your face. And more importantly, we need to hear that good stuff you be putting out, because I've gone through and checked out some of the stuff. She knows how to communicate. She knows how to get you, the viewers, to see exactly what she's saying, which leads me to, how did you get the job with the Jasmine? What was the motivation, or how did that opportunity come about?
Honestly, the truth, what do the young kids say? I shoot my shot. That's what I did.
Okay.
You know, yeah, that's what the young kids say now, you know. No, I always, like I said before, I kind of had an interest in that, but I just never embarked on it. You know, I had a career in healthcare for, 8 years now, fresh out of college. Really? More so.
What did you do? What did you do in healthcare?
More so on the administrative side. I worked in, everywhere. Med spa, ENT office, pediatrician office. I've done kind of everything. I actually just quit my job in December. I was working I was working in mental and behavioral health for 3 years. And I just was like, I can't do this anymore. You know what I mean? I'm always thankful for the experience. But I was just like, you know what? I'm 31. It's time for me to kind of chase my dreams and do what, you know, I'm truly passionate about. And that's kind of why I had an aha moment. So yeah, I shoot my shot. I emailed them. They had a job posting, reached out. It was a back and forth process, but you know, I got the job, and listen, I've been grinding ever since.
So having had that experience and you're working with the Jasmine and you're trying to build your YouTube.
Yeah.
Talk to me about these barriers that was hitting you that kept you from wanting to really put your energy behind YouTube, because you obviously have an outgoing personality. Yeah. I can see you being the person in a room. If everybody's quiet, you're the one getting the crowd hype. You're the one getting everybody liking each other. So what was these barriers preventing you from actually getting your YouTube moving?
So prior to starting it, it honestly was just the fear of the unknown, the fear of, again, embarking on something new, you know, and then now that I'm in it, it's kind of, you know, sometimes it gets a little discouraging. I feel like what YouTube is now is not what it was 8 years ago, maybe even 5, you know, a year. You know, YouTube has changed tremendously.
It has.
Before, it was really easy to get monetized. It was easy to get a check. I remember when it was easy. And you know, still to this day, I kind of kick myself for not doing it sooner. Like, I kind of have moments. I look back at my old stuff on Instagram. I'm like, I was like vlogging before vlogging became a thing, like literally. And so sometimes I kick myself, but you know, I tell myself stuff happens, life, what's meant to be is meant to be. Timing is everything. So maybe it wasn't the time back then. But now I'm just really trying to more so push myself and stay consistent and not get discouraged by the obstacles out there with YouTube, being a Black creator. You know, I mean, the platform being, you know, it's a lot happening on YouTube. So you can kind of feel like you're getting lost in the, you know, the mix. Being a small YouTuber can be discouraging, but I can't give up. You know, this is my channel, so I got to keep pushing. Really,
you cannot give up. It is everything she said, my people. Some of you guys have been with me from day one, and you know my journey. She's absolutely right. And nowadays, YouTube have at least 3 barriers you have to jump before you can actually make $1, while they still making money off what you upload. Now, that's the part that's a little nerve-wracking. And then they have these policies where they can just randomly say, oh, I'm not going to monetize that. And they say it's in the handbook, and then you go look it up, it's not in the handbook. So, and as she mentioned, some of the issues we face as minorities, well, just number one, worldwide, there's more other people than just minorities, especially Blacks. We make up 13% of the United States. YouTube is a worldwide thing. And the majority of the people posting stuff on YouTube is, I'm going to say it nicely, Anglo-Saxons. So they get a greater affinity effect than oftentimes some of us Black YouTubers do. That's just what the truth is. And because of that, and YouTubers such as yourself, it's been a mission of mine as I grow. I'm doing everything I can to put you guys on blast. And we're happy to have you here. My audience, please subscribe to her channel. Her link is in description. And now we'll get on to what she's doing. She reviews TV shows, ladies and gentlemen. She reviews Snowfall. She's a power girl. So tell me the scope of your YouTube channel. Are you just doing TV reviews, or are you doing movies? Or are you doing any of the things you do with the Jasmine brand? Talk to me a little bit about the scope of your channel.
Great question. And I'm honestly still trying to figure it out. I think when I started, I wanted it to be kind of a little bit of everything. And now I'm kind of wanting to focus it more so on TV reviews and also pop culture stuff. So if you guys are not familiar with the Jasmine brand, we are an entertainment media company. We cover everything in pop culture, from entertainment news to sports to music, TV, you know, all types of stuff, all the entertainment celebrity gossip. So if you guys like that stuff, definitely check us out on Instagram and check out my IG page. But I'm honestly a mixture of both TV and then also pop culture stuff. You know, there's always something happening. That's the thing. Every day there's some celebrity making headlines, doing something. Let me tell you right now, it's a joke. The Will Smith thing happened not even 2 weeks ago.
Right.
I have already written 10 articles.
In 2 weeks?
I'm going to assign 10 articles on the situation, whether it's about him or Jada or Chris Rock or something that someone said when Jim Carrey came out, Wanda, anything associated with it. I've written, as of now, 10 articles. It's been less than 2 weeks.
God.
So I'm hoping that dies down soon. But nonetheless, there's always something happening in entertainment news. So.
Right. And
I have an opinion about it. Okay. So
well, I think that you are going down the right path, because you're already writing about the entertainment gossip. You might as well just put your words to video with you sitting there talking about it, and then throw in the TV reviews that you love doing. I don't see how you stop a YouTube channel like that from growing, because one thing that a lot of us in our culture do like, for whatever the reason, we love the gossip that goes on in our community. We love it. And if you deliver it correctly, I can see you getting to 500,000 subscribers literally probably in about a year or two. You can make it easy, along with riding the bridge of doing some TV show reviews, because you said you're pretty passionate about that.
Yeah.
And we actually used to do that on this channel. Not in terms of upload, we would go live just kind of talking about current events, because I'm kind of big into investing, politics, and current events, but more politics and investing first, current events next. And we used to do kind of an all-around show that got a decent audience. And so we go back to that. We might bring you on board when you got some juicy stuff you want to talk about to help promote your channel, let people see those golden eyes and those nice fan lashes she's got over there waving at y'all now. So make sure you subscribe now. She's trying to give it to you. Make sure you subscribe. But since you're doing the gossip on the channel too, talk to me about the TV shows you've done that you've enjoyed reviewing on your channel.
There's so many. I watch a lot of TV. They always say it's not good to watch TV. I don't care. To me, it's my entertainment. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Oh my gosh.
And not only that, but look at what you do for a living. I mean, for you, you're really making money off of, because a lot of things that go on in the Jasmine brand deal with people who are on some of these shows. So you're doing that, and you're looking at the shows, and you're seeing how people behave on the show. Then you're coming making reviews about it. It's you get rid of that negative stereotyping when you're actually making a living off of it. So when you hear people say that, I'll just block it out. Just block it out.
Right.
That's right.
The shows, there's so many, and I have to tell everyone this. I really have to give you credit, because you and Moochie really put me onto watching Hightown.
Hightown.
What month was it? God, because I don't want to lie. Was it February or was it January? Between January and February, I just sat down one day and watched it. And I'm telling you guys, if y'all have not watched it yet, you must watch Hightown. Lamont is not lying. Within the first 5 minutes, some ish pops off. I'm telling you, I binge watched it. Like, I think I did both seasons in a month, maybe less than a month. It was that good. So shout out to you and everybody on your channel, for promoting that. It really was a great show that I could add. I didn't get to review it. So when season 3 comes.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. She has been anointed. I pulled out my sword, tapping her shoulder, tapping that shoulder. She is joining the review team when we go live to do Hightown next season. It'll be her and Moochie. Of course, the wife is going to do the first one we do. But on that Monday night, it is going to be Monique, Nicole, me, and Moochie. We're going to make this thing right. We're going to get them interviews with the team. She is ready. And as she said, if you haven't watched Hightown, go get back on it. It is no joke. And you just got a new subscriber. Coffee Review said, I'm number 234. Ladies and gentlemen, keep pumping this lady up. Shout out to Nita, my diva, my pal, my buddy, in the building, getting it in. Inga 71. As you grow, some of these subscribers are going to be the people to get you through. And these subscribers of mine love networking. So you get ready to get used to them. And let's talk about Snowfall. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we got us a Snowfall girl. Her teeth is as white as snow, and so is her hot takes on Snowfall. She got some hot takes. It's coming on tonight.
Woo,
Monique, talk to me about Snowfall this season. Where you at? How you feeling?
I don't even know what to say. First of all, the season, I'm enjoying it. I'll start there. Okay. I am definitely enjoying this season, hands down. I feel like there's so many, theories and.
Okay, let me position it to you. Let me position it to you like this. To help you get the ball rolling, let me give you the trailer. Let me show you the trailer for the episode coming on tonight. And that might kind of shake loose a theory that you might have for the people that's coming tonight. So take a look at this, and then we'll wrap it up.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
This is how we control our future. Better the devil you know, right?
I will not go to war against my own blood. I should have treated you like a partner. It's not too late.
Yeah, it is.
That Louis scared me.
I got a couple notes, and I definitely want to. Nothing crazy, but I gotta get it out.
Get him in.
I'm gonna start. This is unpopular opinion.
Okay.
I want y'all to understand. Veronique is not the mole. She's not a mole. I'm saying it now. She is not. For me, I feel like if they wrote it that way, it would be very predictable / lazy writing. Because at this point, Franklin, he's already been burned by 2 exes. 2 former women that he once loved burned him. So I feel like if they did that again for a 3rd time, it'd be a little kind of like, really? You know what I mean? Now, you don't see how that would be kind of like a 3rd time, real? You know what I mean? They got to kind of.
So let me give you my perspective on what you just said. You could look at it that way, but you could also look at it as though the writers want us to see Franklin just won't learn a lesson. If you've been burned by 2 women, shouldn't you see the signs coming so your ass can learn a lesson? He ain't learning his lesson. The writers could be portraying that. And some might say that because Veronique is not as flashy as the other 2 girls, that might be what's keeping him from actually seeing what he needs to see. So that's just my rebuttal to you.
It could be, but I don't know. I do feel like the fans are like kind of like a dog with a bone. Like I feel like everybody is just, some of the theories I've heard, I'm just like, all right, y'all, it's a little bit of a reach. We're reaching a little bit, you know. And I said this earlier before we even found out about her past. I said, and I predicted it. I was like, you know what? I think she does have some type of shady past. I do think something is off in her, you know, her history, but I don't think right now, present day, she is trying to burn Franklin. I don't think so. That doesn't mean she doesn't have a bad side. I just don't think she is, you know what I mean, out to get him or burn him.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Would you consider it burning him if, for whatever the reason, he went to jail and all the wealth that he's accumulated, she accumulated? Would you consider that burning him? Would you consider that motive driven?
No.
Okay.
I think if anything, because of her con artist mother and teaching her things, I think if anything, there may be some shady dealings in this whole real estate thing. I think who's to say she didn't forge a couple documents or do a couple weird things on that end in regard to the real estate thing. I just don't, again, she could be shady in other aspects, but I don't think her intent is to burn Franklin. And I think she's pregnant, although people trying to say that she's not. I do.
No, she's pregnant. I think she's pregnant, but that's just too easy not to do a theory about that, because you're going to have a mixed camp.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a YouTube reviewer or you're somebody who's writing. It's just too easy to do that, because we've already covering her checkered past, which you mentioned and you highlighted, and that came to light. And she moves differently from the other women he's messed around with.
For sure.
So I think that's what's making people really question her motives. And again, if she was to have forged some documents without letting Franklin know, and it goes against him, in essence, she's done him wrong. It might not be to the grand degree most people are saying.
Right.
But if she was to have manipulate documents and it goes against Franklin, that's ultimately doing him dirty. It's just maybe not she's a snake throwing him in jail.
And that's what I mean. I just don't think she's got ill intent against or towards Franklin.
Okay.
But
no malice. Okay.
No malice, exactly. Now, Peaches.
Oh boy.
That one is a complicated one for me, because I was gun-ho that Peaches had that damn HIV. I was gun-ho. And a part of me still does not want to let that go. I have like 2 theories, because being wrong. I will admit when I'm wrong, but I hate being wrong about a theory now. But so it's a two-parter.
Take your time.
I feel like he could still have HIV. However, he would have caught it from shooting up.
Okay.
So like HIV has been mentioned during this season already. And I feel like, yes, he sniffled or whatever in the beginning, but he was coughing. And so a part of me is still holding on to that HIV theory, and there's just more to the story. Like, where the hell is this man?
He's in Bermuda.
He's in somewhere.
That's what Justin Timberlake little brother said. He said he's in Bermuda somewhere, something like that.
Oh, thank you for saying that. And then when white boy, aka Justin Timberlake little brother, he said something when Jerome was like, "What? Peaches was a junkie." He said something like, "You didn't know he needed something to take the pain away, or he was looking for a way to escape the pain." Now, it could be literal pain from having the disease, or it could have been emotional pain from simply being in the drug game and all the downs that come along with it. So there's a lot of things you can play with now that I'm seeing with that, with that storyline.
But don't you feel that now this is where I'm not attacking the writers. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, why would they even write it in there to make it that noticeable that he had that cough in the same room that now the money is missing out of? I mean, that was put in there for us to deliberately not only remember the moment he was coughing, but you remember Franklin warned her, it's like, Peaches, this room off limits. If something happened, I know who know. I know it's only two of us that know. And later it comes back that all the money is going. Now, I still don't believe Peaches had anything to do with that money. I just don't like
off with it. Yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of him having HIV, 100%. There's no way
possible.
No way. But the money, I'm not believing Peaches took the money.
And then they threw that line in about, if he was a junkie. I think what's her name, child? Louis said it. Louis was saying something like, well, if he is a junkie, I mean, shit, after he saw Franklin kill white boy Rob, I mean, I would have been out this bitch too. But it's the stealing of the money that's like, he don't move like that. So something is still, I don't know, people, but I'm still holding on a little bit to my HIV theory still.
Oh yeah, hold on to that one, because I'm clinging to your ankle as we hanging off the HIV cliff. I'm on your bottom ankle holding for dear life because I'm right with you on that one. You is right about that. Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got 100.
Oh, yay.
Oh, take your time. We've got 130 in the building. Please subscribe to this young lady's channel. It's Monique Nicole. She's in the building. Her link is in description. Go ahead, tell us about your next theory.
It's hard out here for a sister, y'all. Please help me out. But an Easter egg, and I don't know if anyone caught it. Like in the last 2-3 weeks, I only saw one other person mention this in the comment section. Only one. I'm gonna take it back. When Franklin was in the cage with Tony the Tiger. Okay. When he and Gustavo was with Tony the Tiger, honey. So I don't know if y'all remember now, but he was sleeping and he woke up. He was kind of like talking in his sleep. And he said something like, I grew up with you. I loved you. I don't know if people heard that or caught that. So my thing was he could have been dreaming about either Kevin, Mel, or Rob. But if it was Kevin, I got to give the writers kudos, because if he was dreaming about Kevin, that was a little breadcrumb to lead us to us finding out about Kane. Because he said, I grew up with you. I loved you, something like that. And there's only a couple people that he grew up with that he has any type of remorse for. So I don't know if anyone else caught that. Y'all please say in the comment section if y'all remember seeing that or hearing that. But on
the live stream, Moochie mentioned that.
Moochie did? Okay.
Okay. I mean, now I gotta tell you about Moochie now. You got to wake up pretty early in the morning. If Moochie doing a TV show review, you better be on your P's and Q's, because that chick be in there with her Mead notebook, the one we used to have when we was in school, and her number 2 pencil now. Yeah, Moochie don't miss nothing.
She is good. No, she is really good. She be good with them theories.
Oh, Moochie be on it, man. She be on it. But I'm with you. We with you. I mean, we heard it. And at the time, like you said, we didn't know that Kevin was coming. We didn't know that. I mean, like they punched us right in the face when they dropped him.
That was intentional. Like, that was really smart. Like, that was some slick-ish right there.
It was very slick. Who's your favorite character on Snowfall this season? Or do you have a favorite character on this show?
Favorite character. Honestly, I always had a soft spot for Jerome and Louis.
Yeah.
And I grew a soft spot for Leon last season because all the stuff that he went through. But since we're talking about them,
talk about them.
I think we're gonna have to bury one of our favorites this season, y'all. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I think I called it episode 1. There was some possible foreshadow, but I really do think between Jerome and Louis, one of them are going. Sadly, I don't want it to happen. Like, I will be very saddened by it, and I have a feeling it's going to be Jerome. Like,
it's Jerome.
The writings are on the wall. Like, it's
Jerome.
There.
It's Jerome.
It's there.
It's 100% Jerome. Yeah. Because the last episode was kind of like a victory lap for him as a character, in my opinion. The way that they wrote that episode, it was kind of like an awakening and epiphany for him. Everything just seems to crystallize for what he wants his life to be. And now he's the first thing on his list. I'm got to marry my boo. And if they don't make this a red wedding, he's going to be dying very shortly after. So how do you envision how they're going to get rid of Jerome?
I think it's kind of obvious. I think it's going to be a fallout of some sort with this plan that Queen Louis gonna put into place. Queen Louis, I'm telling you now, from season 1, I've been riding hard for Louis. I really have. But this is gonna go left, and I think
oh God, no,
Jerome is just gonna be collateral damage. And
well, let me pose this question to you. It's no secret we all see Louis making side hustle deals with Tuck Me In Teddy. All right. But this is what Louis don't know. Mo. This is what Louis don't know. Louis don't know that Sissy is working with the Cuban National to take out Teddy.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
You got this. Now, what's going to happen when these two plots intersect? I believe that's how we're going to save Franklin, to be honest with you. Franklin's not dying. They just said they're renewing the show for a season 6. So Damson Idris, he's safe. It comes down to, in my opinion, Jerome number 1 on chopping block. Leon is potentially on the chopping block. And old full-grown cockroach with a Jerry curl cop, Buckley, backshot Buckley. Oh, he's dead. I don't even know why he pulled out that really, really feminine gun and showed it to everybody. He's a goner. He's gone. He's done. He's done. Backshot Buckley, man. Backshot Buckley, because that's all he want to do with Louis, getting them back shots. That's what he want to do.
He like Louis. God damn.
He love her.
Really, he loves Louis. Golly.
He loves her.
What do you think about this this guy that Sissy is working with? It feels a little off, right? When writers do this thing with him, they're doing mystery with him. We don't know whether we should trust him or not. The only thing we know about him is he has a common adversary, and it turns out to be the friend of my enemy is my friend, which is Sissy. But the problem with that is he already made it clear to Sissy that in order to get to Teddy, we've got to get information from your son. And she's trying to protect Franklin. And so I think Sissy is fine,
But the problem is, how much collateral damage is the Cuban national going to do to Franklin? Because some of the stuff Franklin is doing, you're not going to be able to overlook it unless this guy that she's working with it's not about political justice. It's about street justice for him. They just want to kill Teddy. So he's a wild card. He is really a wild. But I think he's going to have to be the one to save Franklin at some point in time. Because Louis is putting her plan in place. And so I'm thinking we might see a next season where it's going to be family versus family. Louis versus Franklin. And Louis going to have to team up with Scully because she ain't going to really have nobody else because Scully ain't dead.
You going
Scully
there?
Scully owed Louis a favor, don't he?
So
he owed him a favor.
I thought favor was going to – I'm still thinking the favor might come into play this season.
Okay.
But I don't know because why would she need his help if she is getting a cop to do, I don't know. But I think that Jerome will die this season, and then next season will be a Louis versus Franklin, possibly from the fallout of what the hell she about to do. Like it's about to pop off for real. Like it's about to be crazy.
And it makes you wonder if Touchdown Teddy survives this season.
Yeah.
Which side is Sissy going to be on? She has to be on her son's side, right?
Mm-hmm.
She has to be because Louis is working with the enemy, and you got my brother killed.
Golly, I can't believe they didn't take care of dude. I mean, Kevin, that was I just can't believe financially they wasn't slipping no money in the mailbox, putting on the front porch. They wasn't doing shit. I couldn't. I was shocked. Oh my God. I mean, especially because he accidentally killed him. It was
he did.
Even more of a reason to help them financially. I was shocked by that. I was like, damn.
And you know what? Some people, whether it was an accident or not, they're still going to have the same ferocity in their anger and stuff like that. But paying somebody makes the anger, it puts a Band-Aid on it. At least you ain't just fully bleeding out. It helps a little bit. At least they know that your intention was it was really a mistake, and I'm willing to pay for it in this way. Something like that. Exactly. Now I got this for you too. What's the deal on Wanda?
Where the hell Wanda been? I'm about to do a search party for where is Wanda? I don't get it. I thought
you want to put that
season more, but where's Waldo? Where's Wanda? I don't know.
You want to put an APB out on Wanda? What if Wanda somewhere hemmed up with Peaches got that money?
Oh, but is Wanda even still staying at the house? Like at Sissy's?
I think since Sissy's there, she done left. I think. But that's the question. Forget where's Waldo, where's Wanda? Right.
I forgot about her. Shit, where is she? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know if that's intentional or if they're just trying to kind of get rid of her character. I don't know. Only time.
So as we prepare to get you out of here, and we're so grateful you came to bless this channel. We've got 160 in the building. Please subscribe to Monique's channel. She puts out great work. She's blogging for the Jasmine on her channel. She's doing TV reviews. She's doing all that. And she's always giving you fellas and ladies too now that eye candy y'all want. And teeth so white you can see your reflection in them. So you got to get up on that channel now. You got to get up on that channel. How would you like to see this season play out? I'm not saying you're writing the story. I'm just saying if you had your wishes, considering what you know at this moment, how do you want to see this season end?
I mean, how I want it to end is just not going to be a reality of what's going to happen. Like, I don't even know how to answer that because it is such a cutthroat type of show. You know what I mean? It's kind of, this ain't rainbows and butterflies. Like, something's going to happen. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's gonna be a shit show. That's all I know. That's one guaranteed thing I can say is it's gonna be that. Sorry, I'm cursing a lot on your channel. I don't even know if I can
you
curse.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. You good. I mean, I don't pull no punches. I get out at least 2 cuss words every 5 minutes. That's my minimum. Every 5 minutes.
Now, how I
So,
want it, and I don't want nobody to die, but that ain't gonna happen. So
yeah, that's not. Well, talk about this person too. I didn't even get your opinions on this person. I like this person when he pairs with Franklin. My boy Oso.
My God, I love him.
Talk about what we gonna do with Oso, because he's not about to throw Franklin under the bus. He's not throwing Franklin.
Yes, I'm so glad you asked. He's gonna help Franklin out. That brother saved his life twice while Teddy dipped out with the quickness. So I'm calling it now. He's gonna help Franklin in some way, shape, or form. He's gonna help Franklin. I'm calling it. I think so. He then saved his life twice. He's got to.
Right.
He's got to. I loved the 2 episodes with him and Franklin because we just have not gotten that in so long. And they really did that season 1, so that was a nice little reminder. And it was just nice to see them 2 together in more than just like one scene or one shot,
Yes.
2 episodes. So, I kind of fell back in love with Oso. I forgot how much I liked him, and dope. I like his character.
I said I loved them together. I've been saying this since the very original time I seen them 2 together. I like those 2 together is TV. I would love to see them go on and do something else together, because they've got a great chemistry with each other, and I've thoroughly enjoyed that whole tiger scene. Because Franklin's up there doing exactly what black people was doing in that cage. With he up there freaking out, also halfway drunk up there making love with his eyes to the Tony the Tiger and shit, feeding them Wheaties and figured out how to get them. So I enjoyed that.
My life goal is to be as calm as Oso in high stress situations. That's my goal because that man is calm. You gotta hit me with the you gotta hit me with that clip.
You know what? You're gonna be mad.
Oh no!
But I done deleted it, man. I done deleted it. I deleted it. I was gonna save it, and I done got rid of it. I did. I did.
Believe that.
I did.
Gold.
I can always go back and get it. And it was actually an accident. Okay, I was trying to delete something else.
Okay.
But it's going. But don't worry, it'll be back by tomorrow night.
I was so excited for that because I was looking forward to that good laugh. It'll be back. It'll be back. So when Snowfall goes off, just so I can kind of get the people prepared for what you're going to be doing, what are you going to be reviewing next in terms of TV shows? I haven't even thought about that, to be honest. I really haven't. I need to do some research and see what are some upcoming shows, to be honest.
Let me give you some ideas. Some ideas so you can get in. So at least ideas that I know the audience that's watching Snowfall is watching. So P-Valley, a lot of people like that show.
I will be watching.
Godfather of Harlem is outstanding TV. I mean,
I need to get into it. Everyone is telling me about it.
It is fire TV. So that's going to be coming on real soon. The second half of the final season of Ozark, that comes back April 29th. The Shy is going to be coming on if you want to review that. That's something you can consider.
I'm a fan of The Shy. I have to see what the season is giving. But it's
right. Definitely.
Because
100%. We all right there with you on the same tip. We all right there with you. And then there's a lady like you, and I'm asking for a friend. Okay. Do you do anything with nerd content like MCU stuff, anything like that? They've got a whole series of shows. One of them's running right now. That's a lot of people saying it's their best series so far. I don't know how you say that in 2 episodes, but it looks promising. Moon Knight.
Marvel. I need to start from the beginning though. As far as the Marvel universe and everything, I need to just from the beginning. So we'll see. I do enjoy Marvel films. I really do. But I have to kind of I want to go back from the beginning and watch everything all the way.
I understand. Nothing wrong with that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the sis who writes for the Jasmine brand is right here. Her name is Monique Nicole. I need all 175 of y'all to go in my video description, subscribe to this sister. By tomorrow morning, I want to wake up and see that she's got 400 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. She's sitting on she's sitting on like 230 right now. Get her to 400 by tomorrow. She will become a guest and a regular that you guys can look forward to seeing, especially when we start doing our one night of trending topics. We'll let her pick the topics and we'll come up here and talk about it, promote her channel with Moochie, Nita, and any of the other crew members that want to get up here and talk about it. So don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, check out her channel. And until that next Sexy as Hell video, Monique, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it so much.
You're welcome. All right. Good.